see, I'm fighting with an anti-ICE guy, and because they're fighting and they get pissed off at each other, one of them don't vote, the other one vote or whatever. So
which is what happened with Bernie and Hillary.
Exactly. The stuff that I'm trying to promote right now is, look, if you are anti-something and you're anti-something, I am not going to fight you and I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to say, okay, I support you, okay, I support you. And then, when we win this stuff in November, then we can hammer out some of the other issues. But right now we don't have the time to be talking about, oh, I'm anti this, I'm anti that, and then like right now what's going on in the party, right? And that's what was talking to me about. Is we have all these progressives want this, and that, and all of them want something differently. But the core is the same. But they all have these different things, and then they fight about it. So I go on and I'm playing peacemaker, and I'm like, forget about that. Take whatever it is your position is, and I'll support your position, and they're not diametrically opposed.
No. Well, I'm saying that I think that I see that as a broad thing, without getting into the details of why.
Right.
Because anybody that's supportive of Trump is not going to vote vetoes in the first place. But there's a lot of, I think, Republicans that are not comfortable with what the president's doing.
Not too many, unfortunately.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm saying.
They've all fallen in line.
No, I don't think all the Republicans.
The leadership.
Even Susan Collins.
No.
She's out there talking. She's out there talking about the Supreme Court. She's going to fall right in line.
Okay.
She is.
No.
She's not. She's just trying to think of something different.
I don't mean the politicians. The elected politicians have to fall in line because they'll lose their base. I mean just individuals. Some of the people that I know that vote Republican, they're not for all of these things that Trump's go, but they still.
Sure.
But not the politicians.
No, the people.
Point I was trying to make. Yeah.
It's like I talked to a guy. I always vote Republican.
Exactly.
End of conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But the Republicans, elected politicians now, if they go against Trump in most areas, that's this political suicide. So I'm saying we need people like Beto again that can at least slow him down.
Oh, I understand, but the problem is Republicans are not really Republicans anymore because they've fallen in line with the party of Trump. Trump has fallen in love with himself. He's a TV icon. Did you hear him the other day? Stay tuned.
Tonight is a night.
It is, and it's about women. It's about women for him.
Tune in.
Yes.
I think we're going to have some really great news for you. It's like everything is a TV program.
Yeah, I just heard that the funding now, the federal funding for health care is not going to include pre-existing conditions.
I heard that.
And that really does.
But here's the thing about it. You heard that today, right? You heard that today. This has been coming for a long time, and this is the problem that I have with our party per se. That is huge news, and that is not only huge news, but that affects his base more than it affects our base.
Sure.
Because believe it or not,
they're not going to see that.
But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
It's over.
Yeah, the kicker is this. All of them are not going to see it. Most of them are not going to see it. Enough of them could see it if we really made an issue out of it. But what we do is we sit back and we say, okay, we sit down and we don't really make that. One of the things that Republicans
don't hammer in on it.
Is they hammer on the issue. They hammer and they hammer and they hammer. I can go into Appalachia right now, where most poor white people live, in Appalachia. I can go right there, and I could stand up and I say, in that place, and I say, look, what do you want? And start talking to these folks, and not even bringing up party or whatever, and then.
No, say we want to run you out of town.
No. I mean, I'm not saying.
I agree with that.
I'm not saying me. I'm not talking me. I'm talking about in general. Okay. And what I'm saying, we put the right person out there that goes out there and let these folks know what is going to be, how this is actually going to affect you. Again, it won't affect most. I mean, let's say 80% of them don't want to hear it or don't believe it or whatever. That's fine. Trump won because of this. If you take a look at Pennsylvania, you take a look at Iowa, you take a look at Michigan and all these places,
West
right?
Virginia and all that.
All of these, West Virginia was going to be him all the way. But if you look at Michigan, he had just enough of a delta. That You take a look at the 10% of folk that he peeled off of the Democratic Party. That's his win. Our win is doing exactly the same thing on the other side.
Yeah, but
just peeling off of people.
it was not just him. It was Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who was the head of the Democratic National Committee,
Yes.
who said, never Bernie. And so she,
I was a Bernie
she,
rep, so
she
I mean, I feel it.
she
I feel
screwed it
the
up.
pain.
And I, for one,
Yeah.
am tired of the Clintons.
I
didn't want to see that.
brother. I feel the pain. I was a Bernie delegate
Yeah.
in Philly.
But
okay?
but again, you have the Democrats who screwed the whole thing up anyway.
But the thing about it that we have to do is we have to stop looking back, because what happened is this. What I'm in the party not because I love the party. I'm in the parties because that's where you can have the best influence. I'm trying to tell the Hillary and Bernie.
No, you're in the
people-
party because you're thinking about the future.
Exactly. Good. That's good enough.
We don't want to
I'll
look to
take
the
that.
past.
Exactly.
But we don't have to look at the past, but we need to learn some of the lessons of the past.
Of course.
And I feel like the party has not
And
learned from
let me tell you
them.
what.
No, they haven't.
Can I say how we learn? We learn by doing what we're doing right here. The bunch of progressives doing it for Beto and doing it for others. Do we think, we're not bringing the chairman of the HCDP out here? She's out of the loop. This is all grassroots for real, and that's what we're doing. It's all grassroots. People that are running Harris County are all these grassroots groups. And that's why I was kind of talking to grassroots groups and say, hey, let's try and get along as a grassroots group, because we don't have a party that's unifying, like you just said. You know, the party that's not doing the things that it's supposed to be doing to really win the election is the people around. But when you have all these different split people, it's kind of hard keeping them together, you know. So I mean, that's what we have to try to do.
And the same thing in numbers.
Yeah.
Don't have the numbers.
So, you know, so anyway,
Well, I just say what goes around comes around.
amen, man.
Karma's a
Amen.
bitch.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
I mean, it'll come around.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I think, look, we were supposed to have a blue wave. We want a blue trickle if we're lucky. All right. And the reason why, again, is our party.